Let's talk about why a lot of spiritual people don't speak up. Light workers, light bearers, light warriors, way showers, seers, starseeds, shadow workers, whatever you want to call them or us, and it's silly to use these labels. For the purpose of this video reaching the target audience, I'll use these terms, and bear with me whilst I read through my list because I have a really long list. Some spiritual people have a hard enough time being in their bodies and grounding on earth, let alone paying attention to what's going on in the world, politics and the news. A lot of them, us, don't have TVs or watch the news or follow politics. I'm one of those people, and I only know what's going on because of TikTok. Some spiritual people believe that politics is low vibe, it's run by reptilians who are harvesting our energies and emotions, and they want to get away from all of that and do their light work over there. Some see clients every day. They teach workshops, they write books, and they think, I'm already contributing every single day, helping every single day. What else can I do? What more do you want? Some don't know enough about politics to comment on issues, and they don't want to be ridiculed and attacked for saying the wrong thing. Some don't want to lose followers, and clients don't bite the hand that feeds you. Of course, they're looking for their own livelihood, their own interests. Some believe that everything happens for a reason, and that it will all work out in the end. Things need to burn and crumble. A phoenix can only rise from its ashes. Some are tired, drained, exhausted, depleted, dysregulated, and they're in hopelessness and despair, and they're struggling with their own personal issues. Some believe this is all a simulation. It's designed and planned this way. It is what it is, and you can't change it, and we are powerless. Just write it out. What's the point? Some believe that if they pay attention to the chaos, corruption and darkness of politics, they will invite that chaos and darkness into their own lives. Some are just into spirituality because it's trending right now. You know, it's cool to be spiritual, and it's not that deep for them. They're not here to help anyone. Some are afraid of being targeted, and they don't want that spotlight on them. They prefer to fly under the radar because, you know, psychic attacks are a real thing. And this is why you don't share every single thing you know, right? Because you will be censored and you will be banned, and you don't say you've cured anything, because those who have mysteriously died or have gone missing. Some people are really talented and gifted and good at what they do, but they're just not activists. And they see activism as a very separate thing. Some have incredible talent, but they don't have the courage and the confidence to match. So they don't speak up. Some spiritual people have created a bubble around themselves. They've created this beautiful world with beautiful people in it, and they don't want to deal with the riffraff. They don't want to deal with the ghetto-ness in the world. They just want to kind of float above humanity. Some just want to live a quiet, simple life. There's too much noise, it's too overwhelming, it's too stressful, it's too overstimulating, it's just too much. And some spiritual people believe that everything is perfectly staged. It's a constant shit show, it's a circus, you know, all designed to distract and disempower people. And if you pay attention to the political world, then you're gullible, because the right and left wing belong to the same bird, and people you see, they're just paid actors, they're puppets. Some refuse to engage because they think that having two options to choose from is not a real choice, right? If you know that there are over 2,000 fruits in the world, but you are only offered or presented either an apple or a banana, and you have to choose between the two, it's not a real choice. It's an illusion of a choice. Some see politics as very toxic and divisive, which it is, and some people don't want to be part of that world. They see the world as being very separate. It's as if politics is on floor 1 of a hotel and they're on floor 22, or they're living in Beverly Hills and politics is in Skid Row. Some are spiritually bypassing, They only want to acknowledge things that are of love and light and expansion and unity and harmony and wellness, and they push everything else out. There's lots of reasons for this. Some are in denial, some are delusional, and some believe that they need to create this 5D world so that they can stay in the 5D world and not descend into the 3D, or stay in the new earth and leave the old earth behind. It's not spiritual to take sides. Some are so busy in the astral realm, in the etheric realms, and they are just immersed and buried in everything that is metaphysical and esoteric. Like physically they're here, but mentally, emotionally they're not. They're somewhere else. And some spiritual people are powered by entities. They're not as nice and good and holy as they seem. They're using a spiritual cloak or image to advance their own agendas of power and prestige, and are working for the dark side with dark agendas. This is why I'm asking you to be more visible. As the dark rises, so shall the light. We cannot let the darkness overpower us and drown us out. You don't need to be loud or aggressive or confrontational to be visible and vocal. Put your face out there, make videos, share your knowledge, what works for you. Share how you are helping, let people know who you are, let them jump on board and join you in your vision, your cause. You may be scared, do it scared. You may be cringing, do it cringing. I'm cringing right now. I cringe every time I make a video. I have to challenge a highly critical voice, and it's very tempting to pick myself apart. I have too many grey hairs, my hair is frizzy and fluffy and wiry and bushy, my eyebrows aren't strong, my eyelids are too puffy, I have dark circles, I have big pores, I have acne marks and scars, my nose has gone too wide, my philtrum has gone too long, my lips are thinner now, my face is too wide, my face is asymmetrical, I have a double chin now, you know, I got necklines. I mean, it's just all that crap, yeah? And at some point you just got to say, stop, it's not about me. Put the work out there, get the work out there. And stop buying into this ridiculous, made up, bullshit beauty standard that keeps women trapped and enslaved in insecurities and unworthiness, never feeling good enough. Women have helped to create multi-billion-dollar industries by butchering themselves, and no matter how much they spend on themselves, no matter what they spend on the outside, right, it doesn't heal the inside. So the work is in here. So when you make a video, use it as an opportunity to stop the negative self-talk, to reframe the criticism. Use it as an opportunity to be kinder to yourself, to be more loving, more compassionate, and have more grace for yourself. We know that it is not spiritually correct or hygienic to speak negatively about ourselves. We are constantly casting spells on ourselves. Our cells are always listening. So we have to stop, interject, interrupt, override, and reframe with positive statements. And if you're absolutely against putting yourself on video and being more visible, then donate. Donate your time, donate your money, donate your books, your art, and whatever else you're creating. I know a lot of spiritual people who are working, flying under the radar, and they're constantly working behind the scenes, and they don't want to be up front and center, and I respect that. And you're not looking for the attention, you're not looking for the credit, and I know you're doing the work. And we all get to stop waiting for celebrities to speak up. They either don't know, or they do know and they don't want to know. In fact, If you find yourself wanting, waiting, expecting for someone who you perceive to be more powerful than you to be speaking up, that's your sign that you get to speak up. You do it. Tag, you're it.